Hello, how are you doing today? I'll demonstrate a simple method how you can download IPTV Smarters Pro onto your Fire Stick or Android TV, and without any delay, let's explore how you can obtain IPTV Smarters. Initially, you'll need to acquire an application called Downloader, which you can download without cost from the official Amazon App Store. To accomplish this, simply navigate to search on your Fire Stick or your Google TV and begin typing Downloader right here in the search bar. Typically, there's no requirement to input the complete name of the application because, as you can observe, it already appeared for us at the bottom. So select Downloader, and here's the program which you need to add to your device. However, that's not everything. We still must configure it. To accomplish this, we'll navigate to Settings. There they are, go to Settings, then proceed to My Fire TV, and here we need to access developer options on your device. Though on certain Fire Sticks, and particularly on newer versions, developer options might be concealed by default. So if that's the situation, don't worry, it's quite straightforward to make them visible. Just navigate to About, choose Fire TV Stick, and now you must press the central button on your remote 7 times and do it rapidly. So let's attempt it. As you notice now, the message for me indicates no need, you are already a developer. That's in my situation. In your case, it will state that you have become a developer now, and if you return slightly, you will eventually see developer options which will emerge right here. Access them, ensure to activate ADB debugging, then proceed to install unknown apps and switch that feature on for Downloader. What it accomplishes, it's going to permit you to install additional applications from the internet, and not exclusively from official Amazon App Store, and that's precisely what we're planning to do now. So now let's proceed to the collection of apps on our device, and here we have Downloader, which we recently installed. However, before actually utilizing Downloader, there's one more action which I strongly suggest performing, and it's naturally connecting to a VPN. In my situation, I primarily use NordVPN because they're extremely fast. They have an excellent application for Fire Stick or Android TVs, and they're not expensive for such a premium service. In a VPN application, you simply connect to any server, and from that moment, all your internet traffic is protected, so nobody could monitor you or spy on you. And from the moment you connect, your internet provider doesn't know what applications you're utilizing, what websites you're visiting, or what videos you're viewing online, and it's extremely important if you want to avoid trouble online. And if you're curious about obtaining a VPN or giving NordVPN a trial, I do have a special promotion for you. If you utilize my link, which will be in a pinned comment beneath this video, you'll receive 4 months of NordVPN completely for free, which is a fantastic deal. So go grab that offer and then use Downloader safely. Now let's launch the Downloader application. On the left side menu, make sure to choose Home, and here in that search field, we'll enter a link which is going to be iptsmarters.com. You'll see a link on your display shortly. So here is the link, you can view it on the screen now. Make sure to type it exactly as you see and not create any errors, because otherwise the link won't function, and then click on Go. In a few seconds the website will load. Here it is. Now what we must do is click on that hamburger button and click on the downloads link here. First of all, scroll down, and you'll notice a link to download the latest version of IPTV Smarters to your Fire Stick or Android TV. But if for some reason you prefer to use an older version of IPTV Smarters, you can scroll down further, and here you'll discover the previous version of the application. However, today naturally, we'll be downloading the newest app version, so click on that direct download button or the APK file link. And now we have begun downloading the application. Then click on Install in the right bottom corner, and now the app is being installed to your Fire Stick or Android TV. Now the app has been installed, but before actually selecting Open, I suggest you to click on Done, because here you will have an option to remove the installation file as you don't require it anymore. So click on Delete, and here Delete once more. Now let's go to the inventory of apps on our device. Here it is, click on it, and here you'll find IPTV Smarters app, which we just downloaded. I suggest you to click on the Options button on your remote. That's the button with 3 horizontal lines. Click on it, and then click on Move to Front. This way the IPTV Smarters app is always going to be at the very beginning of your application list of your Fire Stick or Android TV, and this way is going to be much simpler for you to access and locate application every time you want to find it. Now once again, do not forget to use a VPN to remain secure, and then let's open IPTV Smart application. Here you must select your device type, and since we are using a Fire Stick, I'll choose TV. Then you'll need to agree with a license agreement, and from here it's actually very straightforward. If you want to add the M3U playlist, you do select that option. Here you have an option to assign a name to your playlist, and then either upload it as a file or use the standard M3U URL link. You must insert that link here in that bar and then click on Add Playlist button, and then it's going to appear in a list of your playlists. Alternatively, naturally, you can also use Extreme Codes. Here you can also input a name for your playlist, then enter the username and password which were provided to you by your service provider, and then obviously the link to your Extreme Code service. Then you click on Add Playlist and essentially that's all. It's really basic, and then when you want to examine all of your playlists, you click on the List playlist, and all of them are going to display right here in that menu, and basically that's it. That's the simplest way to get IPTV Smarters to your Fire Stick or your Android TV. If the video was beneficial, make sure to click on the like button so more individuals would view it as well, and see you next time. Goodbye.